Hello, welcome to The Sims Medieval. I really love this game. I really haven't explored it too much. I've played it a little bit a couple years ago when my husband originally got it for me as a gift, but unfortunately, I just stopped playing one day. I think it was actually because I was playing The Sims 4, but I really love this game. I think it's so cool. So I'm hoping that I can make this into a series. I know I have some other series on my channel that I've abandoned. Maybe someday I'll go back to them. I don't know. They're not a priority right now. I'm a busy mom with kids and I work full time on top of all that. But I figured it'd be fun to get back into an older game while all this is going around, and I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Before we get too into the game, I wanted to tell the two characters that we have in the kingdom real quick. The monarch, his name is King Gilbert of Foxglove, Foxglove being the name of the kingdom. Now, when I made the king, I forgot that titles are actually added. So instead of Lord or King, he is both Lord and King Gilbert of Foxglove. I made his last name of Foxglove because you know how royal titles can go. Um, I'm not the best at it, but I try. And then the knight, who will be the feature of this episode, his name is Rickon, and those are the only two characters I've made so far. I only have the castle and the barracks for the knight. I did a little bit of the tutorial before I actually started filming here. The quest I decided to do first was for the knight. It's the family crest, which you can see right now on the screen. And it was actually quite an interesting quest, but at the same time, it felt a little incomplete. But this game is, quite older. I actually don't remember right offhand um, what year this game came out. I know that, Sims 3 was still a thing, like still actively being made, different expansion packs. I think actually around the same time Supernatural came out. But alright, this is Sir Rickon. He's the head knight. And right now he has to go and talk to his recruits because turns out the people are spreading a rumor about the fact that he does not have a family crest. Now, one of his traits, I actually made him hopeful orphan. So this actually worked out really well. That's why I chose this quest for him to start with. And honestly, I love how he looks because I made the kingdom colors blue. And I thought this dark blue just looked really nice with him. Now, one thing that actually killed a lot of time is just the constant walking back and forth, back and forth. As you can see, I sped up like every single time that they were walking, unless I was kind of only half paying attention. You see right there, they're not sure who started it. So he's going to go and talk to the other recruits now to find out who started this whole rumor. And this guard also said that he wasn't sure where the rumor started from. And then the final one says that they heard it from someone on the patrol. So, they're not much help there either. But during this time, he also discovers that he can't find the rest of his patrol. As he gets back to the barracks, he realizes that no one's actually at their posts. So, he goes and questions, the one recruit, actually the one that he originally had talked to, and she got nasty with him. She basically is like, you're not fit to lead us in anything. And so she's refusing to follow his orders right now. I end up having to go around and talk to some of the other guards here too, as you can see. This guard says that he agrees with the other recruits that he doesn't want to work for him until this matter is resolved. So Rick then decides that he's going to go talk to Lord King Gilbert. I don't know why I said that weird. Don't mind me. And honestly, Gilbert's a little useless because he pretty much just tells him that if you can't get your guys in line, that you're gonna be fired. And I mean, I guess back then that would make a lot of sense, but obviously there's more going on than what it looks like. And I felt really bad for my knight, especially since this was his first quest. So I was given two choices on what he could do to resolve this issue. He could either just protect the kingdom himself, or he could use brute strength to get the guards to listen to him. And he decided to use brute strength and whip them into shape. He tries to intimidate the one recruit that was rude to him, and she refuses, saying that for all she knows that he could just be some peasant. So he decides that he's just gonna go and patrol the entire kingdom himself. First part of the patrol goes well, but then he discovers that there's actually a couple bandits here, and he remarks that they're a lot stronger than they normally are. And he's like, I need backup with this. I can't handle these myself. So he heads on over quickly to the other part of his patrol just to scope things out before he goes and gets the backup that he needs. And then he discovers that there are a couple more of those bandits, and quite a few of them, quite strong. And he just finds it a weird coincidence that everyone quit listening to him, and the rumors started, and now suddenly there's all these bandits. So he needs to get to the bottom of it. He goes back to that female recruit again, and she reveals that she heard the rumor from the new diplomat that is visiting. And Rickon is a little confused because he had not actually heard of there being a new one, so he decides he's going back to the king to speak to him about this. Rickon heads over to the king and he informs him about how he is suspicious of this new diplomat. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I can't talk. And the king remarks that, yeah, she's new here, and he wanted to try to get some more alliances, even though he had never really heard of where she's from. But Rickon has pretty much put two and two together that this woman has caused the whole problem between him and the bandits and everything else. So he goes up to her, and he tries to demand an answer from her, and she, of course, denies it. So I'm given the option to choose what I want to do. I picked to expose her right in front of the court compared to exposing her in front of his recruits. The diplomat is then sentenced to death by being fed to the beast, as you can see happening right there. And Rickon's name is cleared, even though he doesn't have a family crest. The guards now respect him. Thanks for watching. I will upload some more videos here as I get along to playing and recording them. Bye!